Day 16. This will probably be a longer one. Start out with the affirmation, I do love my wife. Beyond that, I finished the Gospel of John today. And I haven't been online. I turned the phone on to record the day 15, and then I turned it off. And now I'm turning it back on to record day 16. So basically, I've been more or less 48 hours, no internet, no nothing, no nobody. So, silence. And then, like I said, I finished the Gospel of Matthew, Mark, with John, the fourth one, John. And I've sat with it for the past 6 hours. And it's kind of interesting because it's like Matthew and Mark and Luke are all, to me, felt like stacking the impossible. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. And it's like, how am I ever supposed to do any of this? But what I got from John was actually making me feel really good. Because it's like, you can't do it. Jesus will do it for you. You know, you'll believe in Jesus and he'll take care of the rest. Like, okay, you don't love him enough, just believe in him and he'll get you there. You know, give up everything you care about. Well, if you're not quite ready to be there yet, believe in Jesus and he'll help guide you down that path. And as much as I want my wife back, I'm not willing to give up this relationship that's developing with Jesus for it. And maybe she'll return. Great. Hopefully she can return to the Bible and, then we can have a relationship again. But if she doesn't, in a way, that's kind of cool too. Because it's like, then I get the opportunity to love someone who's not present. I get if she never returns, I can love my wife so much that I don't even have to have power or claim over her. And that's kind of cool in and of itself. And it's like, through Jesus, I'll be granted the strength to be devoted and not chase after sex, not be subject to lust, not have all these insecurities and stuff, because I have Christ and he's enough. And it's like, it's really neat to imagine living a life where I don't have to worry about it anymore. Anything. Like, he's just going to take care of it. Like, need a bill that's going to get paid? Okay, keep working, do what I gotta do. He'll get me there somehow. Someone that's sick, he'll take it. Either they'll die or they'll live or whatever, but it's not on me to worry about. He'll figure it out. He'll take care of it. When I finally pass away, even better, because now I get to go to heaven, and then whatever my duties are in heaven, I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to be given tasks that I can complete, and that's going to be my duties. Like, just, I don't have to fret over it. I don't have to worry about it. And, like, I've spent the last couple hours and stuff basically having a conversation with Jesus. And it's so cool. Because it's like, I could just sit here and I could talk to him and I could be like, this is what I want. These are the things I missed. This is how I screwed up. But none of it matters because you're here with me. It reminds me of when I was, I guess the analogy I'm thinking of is when I was little, my dad used to take me and my sister fishing, and my mom and stuff. We'd all go fishing. And we're kids, and so we would have the fishing pole and we would throw the line out, and kids do, wheel it in, whatever, and the line always got tangled up, got a knot in it. And well, now we can't use it. Now we can't fish it because it's all tangled up and knotted and there's sticks and whatever in it. And my dad, would take the fishing pole and he'd give us his fishing pole so that we could keep fishing, and then he'd sit there and he'd just untangle the line and untangle the line and untangle the line, and finally he'd get it all untangled and all right, now I can fish. And you'd look up and we'd be there with another tangled up fishing line, the one he'd just given us. And so he'd give us back our fishing pole, take his back, and then untangle that line. And it kind of feels like Jesus is the same thing, right? Like, we're given this life, and we sin, and we screw it up, and we mess it all to hell, and he takes that life from us and gives us a new one in him, and then he starts untangling the line, untangling all our sins, cleaning it up, polishing it out. All right, now it's all nice and good, and it's great again. And then he looks up, and that new life he gave us, well, it's all tarnished with sin as well. And he's like, okay, here's your old life back. I've cleared it up. You're clean. Here's the clean one. Give me that one. And now I'm going to sit here and untangle all these sins. And that's kind of like the impression I got. Was like, it's not that I'm going to be perfect. It's that I'm going to keep screwing up somehow. Which, that in of itself is amazing. I kind of get how some of the apostles, I can't remember, I haven't got there in the Bible yet, but it's like, I love my sin more than I love you, or something like that. I keep sinning, whatever. And it's like, I kind of get how he feels, because it's like when you're with Christ, when I'm at this point in my journey, it's like, how could I sin again? Like, I've got Jesus on my side. Like, this is going to be easy. How could I ever mess up again with him on my side? And apparently I will. And it's like, it's kind of nice to know that even though I'm going to screw up again, he's going to come in and he'll fix it. And that's liberating in its own way. It's frustrating because it's like, I'm saved. I should be good. But I'm not good. I keep fucking up. But it's okay that I'm fucked up, because he'll clean that up too. Like, it's great feeling, and it also sucks. And it's like, ugh, And then also, like, I'm going through the Gospel of John. And he raises Lazarus. And people are impressed, and people are awed. He literally brought someone back from the dead. And the Pharisees and the Sadducees or whatever were like, we've got to kill this man. And I'm like, what madness. Like, think about how insane these people had to be. You just had a guy that raised someone from the dead. And your strategy is to not believe what he's saying, not hear him out, not look into what he's saying, but to say, we need to kill this guy because he's a threat. Like, that reminds me of the Godzilla movie, one of the Godzilla movies. And Godzilla was coming into the city, and they had F-16s coming in, and they fired their missiles, and there was a battleship in the water. And it fired its massive guns, and these things slammed into Godzilla, and it was like, boom. And Godzilla kept walking into the city. Like, didn't hurt him, kind of maybe made him stumble, but didn't faze him. And then in the very next scene, almost, you've got a bunch of troops on the ground with M16s. And Godzilla turns a corner, and they just start shooting with their M16s up at him. And I remember I was asking my mom, and I was like, are they insane? Did you not just see, like, missiles and massive ship artillery slam into him and do nothing, but you're going to shoot your M16? Like, what is that? Get the fuck out of the way. And I get the same image when it comes to the Bible, with the Pharisees and the people trying to condemn Jesus. Like, they crucified him. Yeah, we killed him. We did great. The dude conquers death. You didn't kill him. He gave up his life. Like, The level of arrogance and just stupidity these people had is just mind-boggling to me. But then I had to turn around and like I asked Jesus in my conversation, I didn't get an answer, but I'm like, was I that arrogant? Was all my sins for the last 40 years, has everything I've done been a reflection of that level of arrogance? That, oh, I could do it myself. I don't need Jesus. Oh, yeah, I believe in Jesus, but, like was I that stupid as well? Am I still that dumb? I don't know. But the Gospel of John kind of like, to me, takes everything else, takes the other three and all those burdens and says, now that you know what it takes, let me give you the good news. You don't actually have to do anything. Like, he'll do it all. Just believe in him, follow him, listen to him, have a relationship, and he'll take care of it. I mean, Peter denied Christ 3 times. 3 times. And he felt guilty, and he repented, and he felt awful. But he couldn't take it back. There was nothing he could do to fix that. And Jesus came back, and he loved on Jesus, and thank goodness you're here, but that guilt still weighed on him. I denied my Lord. And he didn't have to do anything to fix it. Jesus took him out to the lake or wherever and asked him 3 times, do you love me? Feed my lambs. Do you love me? Care for my sheep. Do you love me? Feed my sheep. The 3 times Peter denied Christ, nothing he could do could fix that. But Jesus came in and he fixed it. All Peter had to do was just follow Christ. And I like to think that that's what the Gospel of John is telling us. Is we can't fix it. We can't love him enough. We can't do enough. And we don't have to. He will do it all. All we have to do is give him room to do it. And man, I would love it if my wife came back. I would love to be able to tell her, read the gospel, read the gospel, read the gospel. Like, it's amazing once we get in, and then have conversations with her and develop a relationship again with my wife and with Christ. That would be awesome. But it's free will. And she doesn't want anything to do with me. And if that's her choice, and that's what God wills, then I'm alone. And I still get to walk this path with Jesus. And I get to learn, and I get to read more every day. And that's kind of cool itself. So yeah, that's day 16. I'll probably upload 15 and 16 today. Just because I kind of want to get this out there, because it's kind of cool. But any of you watching this, thanks. Comment, do whatever, but I've got 0 views, so no one's probably going to see this, but it's all cool. So maybe someone will stumble across it and you'll think it's just as cool as I did. Alright, so peace.